What if a single trip could capture an entire nation's essence, its history, creativity, and community through the flavors of its cuisine? Vietnam offers exactly that. Take a walk through any bustling Vietnamese city and you're greeted by sizzling pans, bright bundles of fresh herbs, and the comforting hum of street vendors calling out daily special. These dishes aren't just quick bites. They are portals into Vietnam's soul, formed by centuries of trade, conflict, and innovation. In today's exploration, we dive into 10 iconic Vietnamese dishes, each telling a unique story of resilience, social customs, and culinary evolution. You'll see how staples like pho and banh mi became global ambassadors and how local favorites such as bánh xèo or cá kho do infuse daily life with irresistible tastes and textures. Along the way, we'll highlight nutritional benefits, cultural influences, and modern twists that keep these meals fresh, even after generations. So, prepare to discover why Vietnam's food scene continually lures travelers back for more and might just tempt you to book a ticket as soon as you finish watching. Mention Vietnamese food and pho usually tops the list. This hearty noodle soup is a cornerstone of daily life, enjoyed at dawn by workers fueling up for the day, and again at night by families seeking comfort before bed. At first glance, it may seem simple. Flat rice noodles, simmered bones, and aromatic spices like star anise and cinnamon. Yet its depth comes from hours of patient broth making and a balance of flavors, sweet, savory, and spicy, that defines much of Vietnamese cooking. Beyond taste, pho is steeped in legend. Some say it originated under French colonial rule, possibly influenced by pot-au-feu. Others insist that Vietnamese cooks have served variations of it for centuries. Either way, locals treasure pho as part of the national identity. Economic significance follows suit. Humble street stalls thrive off a constant influx of diners, while upscale restaurants refine it into gourmet presentations. Environmental concerns also shape pho, as many vendors source bones and vegetables from nearby farms, reducing transport costs and supporting local agriculture. Health-wise, it's surprisingly balanced. Lean meat, often chicken or beef, plenty of herbs, and a light yet nutrient-rich broth. While pho is a warm hug in a bowl, banh mi is a portable delight that melds French and Vietnamese influences. It starts with a crisp baguette, once a colonial luxury, now adapted to include rice flour for extra crunch. Inside, the fillings can be as classic or creative as you like, from marinated pork and pâté to tofu with chili jam. The essential garnish includes pickled carrots, daikon radish, cucumber, cilantro, and often a touch of chili for heat. Banh mi has become a global phenomenon, popping up in food trucks and modern fusion eateries worldwide. Yet in Vietnam, it remains a democratic meal, eaten by students dashing between classes or office workers seeking a quick lunch. Economically, banh mi supports countless small vendors who thrive on brisk morning and evening sales. Nutritionally, the sandwich provides a decent balance of carbs, proteins, and veggies, especially if you opt for lean meats or extra greens. This adaptability explains its universal appeal. It's delicious, affordable, and easily customized. Travelers might recognize bún chả from a famous moment when a U.S. president and a celebrity chef shared a meal at a humble Hanoi eatery. Long before that publicity boost, however, Hanoians had cherished this smoky, savory dish. Typically, it features marinated pork, both ground into patties and thinly sliced belly, grilled over charcoal. The meat bathes in a light, sweet, sour sauce filled with pickled carrot and green papaya. You get a separate plate of rice vermicelli and a basket of crisp lettuce and herbs. Culture and camaraderie define bún chả. Lunchtime crowds sit elbow to elbow around small tables, trading stories as they dip grilled pork into bowls of sauce. The meal's interactive nature extends to customizing every bite with herbs and sliced chili. Though it's not the lightest dish, The fresh herbs and mild broth help balance out any indulgence. From street stalls in Hanoi's Old Quarter to modern eateries, Bún Chả exemplifies Vietnam's flair for communal, flavor-packed dining experiences. Named for the sizzling sound it makes on a hot skillet, bánh xèo is a crispy rice flour pancake stuffed with shrimp, pork, and bean sprouts. Turmeric often gives the batter its vivid yellow hue, and coconut milk can be added for extra richness. Once cooked, the pancake is folded in half and served alongside a variety of lettuce and herbs. The fun lies in assembling each bite. Tear off a piece, tuck it into a lettuce leaf with some basil or mint, and dunk it all into a sweet and sour fish sauce. Bánh xèo gatherings can be lively social events with families huddled around pans of batter, flipping and folding as conversation flows. Regionally, sizes and fillings vary. Southern versions tend to be larger and crispier, while central ones might be smaller with extra herbs. Economically, it's also a winner. Vendors can produce large batches quickly, appealing to busy passers-by. Though it's fried, the ample fresh herbs lighten the meal, making it a guilt-friendly indulgence. For a fresher alternative to fried rolls, Goi Quan, often called fresh spring rolls, offers a breezy bite of shrimp, pork, and crunchy veggies encased in translucent rice paper. Vermicelli noodles add texture, while cilantro, mint, or Thai basil infuse a burst of flavor. Traditionally, Goi Quan pairs with peanut hoisin sauce, though some regions prefer a light nuoc cham fish sauce blend. Health-conscious travelers adore Goi Quan. Since it's not deep-fried, the rolls are low in fat, full of vitamins, and refreshingly cool in Vietnam's warm climate. Vendors often prep these rolls on the spot, layering each ingredient by hand, making them a quick but quality street snack. In social gatherings, families and friends sometimes set up rolling stations at the table, customizing fillings to personal taste. Amid evolving dietary trends, vegetarian or vegan variations with tofu and avocado are gaining ground, showcasing the dish's inherent adaptability. For comfort food steeped in tradition, Sia Co 2 delivers. Typically made with catfish slow-cooked in a clay pot, this dish relies on a caramel sauce, formed from fish sauce, sugar, and spices that seeps into every tender bite of the fish. The result is rich, sweet, savory, and deeply satisfying, perfect when paired with hot white rice. Culturally, Ca Co Tu reflects Vietnam's reliance on freshwater rivers for sustenance, especially in the Mekong Delta. Families often share it at dinner, the clay pot placed at the center of the table like a treasured heirloom. Health-wise, catfish provides lean protein and essential fatty acids, though the sauce can be on the sugary side. As environmental awareness grows, many cooks aim to source fish responsibly, supporting local aquaculture that respects waterways. Modern variations might include salmon or tilapia, but the essence remains the same, a comforting caramel-infused hug of a dish. Cam tam originated from rice grains that were accidentally broken during processing. Rather than waste these fragments, Southern Vietnamese cooks seized the opportunity, pairing the textured rice with marinated pork chops, shredded pork skin, a fried egg, and pickled vegetables. Drizzle on sweet fish sauce and you've got a Saigon classic that's cheap, filling, and undeniably tasty. Despite its humble roots, Cam tam has soared in popularity. Morning and lunchtime crowds line up at street stalls drawn by the irresistible aroma of pork grilling over charcoal. These vendors thrive economically by turning what was once considered a low-grade product into a beloved staple. Nutritionally, you can easily control portion sizes and add more salad or cucumbers to lighten the load. Culturally, it symbolizes Vietnamese ingenuity, proof that overlooked ingredients can become national icons. If you wander the old quarter of Hanoi, you'll stumble upon a street named Cha Ca, a testament to this dish's local fame. Cha Ca Lun Vong features turmeric marinated fish, commonly catfish, cooked tableside with heaps of fresh dill and green onions. The sizzling pan not only cooks the fish, but turns your meal into a culinary performance. Legends trace this dish back over a century to a family who hosted resistance fighters in Hanoi, serving them this aromatic fish specialty. Today, locals and tourists alike flock to restaurants offering the signature tableside show, which includes vermicelli, peanuts, and a fermented shrimp paste or fish sauce for dipping. Environmental considerations come into play here too. Some restaurants now source sustainably farmed fish, although there are modern twists, such as adding different herbs or swapping fish with tofu. The original marinade and tableside sizzling remain the stars, embodying the interactive spirit of Vietnamese dining. Early risers in northern Vietnam often seek out bánh cuon as a soft, delicate breakfast. A thin layer of rice batter is steamed on cloth stretched over a pot of boiling water, then filled with ground pork, wood ear mushrooms, and shallots. Rolled into a neat bundle, it's served with fried shallots and nuoc cham sauce. Despite its subtle appearance, bánh cuon bursts with flavor and texture. A slight chew from the rice sheet, a hearty bite from the pork and mushrooms, and a crispy garnish of shallots. It's a popular morning dish in Hanoi and other regions, and families gather at roadside stalls to share a plate before heading to work or school. Economically, it's affordable and easy to produce in large quantities, making it a favorite for vendors. The delicate cooking technique has been passed down through generations, emphasizing how skill and patience often shape the most deceptively simple foods in Vietnam. Fiery, fragrant, and deeply nuanced, Bún Bò Hue rounds out our list with a spicy flourish. This central Vietnamese specialty revolves around a lemongrass-infused broth simmered with beef bones, pork hocks, and chili oil. Thick, round rice noodles soak up the heat and pair with slices of beef, pork, and sometimes congealed pig's blood, a traditional but optional addition for the truly adventurous eater. Many argue that Bún Bò Hue stands shoulder to shoulder with pho as Vietnam's most iconic soup thanks to its bold flavor and historical roots in Hue's imperial court. The city's royal past cultivated a refined culinary tradition, and Bún Bò Hue reflects that legacy with its intricate balance of aromatics. Nutritionally, it delivers hearty protein and an invigorating hit of spice, though you can tone down the chili if you're sensitive. Local restaurants champion sustainable sourcing for meats and herbs in line with growing environmental consciousness. Ultimately, each bowl tells a story of regal heritage, tempered by the everyday bustle of modern city life. From the fragrant broth of pho to the crackling pancake of bánh xèo, Vietnam's culinary repertoire offers a window into its layered history and cultural landscape. It's a nation that has overcome conflicts, embraced outside influences, and turned even broken rice into a beloved staple. Each dish resonates with regional nuances, showing how local resources and age-old techniques join forces to produce extraordinary flavors. But more than anything else, Vietnamese food fosters connections. Whether it's a group of friends sharing bún cha on low plastic stools or a family rolling goi cuon together at home, these meals spark conversation and togetherness. Small vendors gain livelihoods from perfecting one recipe, while health-conscious diners embrace the abundance of herbs and vegetables. And as global awareness of sustainability rises, many Vietnamese chefs and entrepreneurs are modernizing their craft, ensuring that future generations can continue to relish these time-tested specialties. So, which dish calls to you? A nostalgic bowl of pho at dawn, a fiery Bún Bò Hue by night, or perhaps a crunchy banh mi eaten on the go? Whichever path you choose, rest assured you'll be partaking in a grand tapestry of tradition and innovation. These 10 dishes only hint at Vietnam's gastronomic richness. Countless more await. Yet each one stands as a testament to the country's unwavering ability to create vibrant, enduring food that tells stories far beyond the table. If you're already daydreaming about your next getaway, you're not alone. Vietnam's culinary magic has that effect, and it's a journey well worth taking.